regrets do you have? What if I told you that you have the power to do things differently? Would you do it? That's what happened to Nora. Nora died and had the power to live again. Between life and death, there's a library, and within the library, the shelves go on and on forever. Every book provides her a new chance to live her life in a different way and do things differently. So I ask you, what would you do first? Would you say to someone important how much you love them before it's too late? Would you have another career in your life maybe, or will you try to find the perfect life? These were the thoughts that came to my mind when I read the book The Midnight Library. It's impossible to read it and not to think about regrets. So let's talk about them. What's the biggest regret that you have? Bronnie Ware, a nurse in Australia that used to work with terminal patients that had no cure for their disease and will die eventually, wrote a book talking about the 5 biggest regrets their patients had. I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself. I wish I hadn't worked so hard. I wish I'd had the courage to express my feelings. I wish I'd had more contact with my friends. I wish I'd let myself be happier. When you're on the edge of death, you start to think about those things and what you would have done differently if you had the chance. But what do you do with a mistake? You start to overthinking about it and consume yourself until you can't take it anymore, because you shouldn't. Mistakes and regrets are there to learn with them, not to consume yourself about it. There isn't an exact time where a regret stops bothering you, because that depends to person and how which one deals with them. But think about the good things in your life. Think about what you can do to reward what you did. But it has to start bothering you at some point, because regrets are scars, always there to remind you, but it doesn't hurt. Thank you for your attention.